I had a consulting today with somebody, and he's in a slump. He's in a slump because his parents are very toxic relationships, split up, and they put him in the middle of everything. And this is causing him to slack at work, and it's causing him to be behind on his bills. And me and him went over so in my book, the 10 Keys of Sales, I talk about zones in chapter 1. Your life's split up into zones. You have your personal zone, right? Your personal zone is like your health, your me time, which is very important. They say you should spend at least 2 nights a week by yourself.
Absolutely.
With nobody else. Then you have your family zone. And you have your work zone. Then you have your passion zone. Like this right here is a passion zone. I'd say that because I enjoy doing this with you. If you could find dedicated time to spend in every single zone, it's going to be hard for you to fall in depression or fall behind. I find a lot of times the people that fall in these depressions, they spend the majority of their time in one zone fully, and then unfocused in a second zone and nothing in the third or fourth zone. So for example, somebody works for 90% of the time. Then they spend 10% with their family of unquality time, or 10% of their friends, or 10% with their spouse or significant other. And they go to sleep and they do that again. That would cause you to burn out because you're not living for the right reasons. But if I wake up in the morning, which I do now, and I try to do my miracle morning, where I work out, I meditate, do the cold shower, read, goals, gratitude. Then I go to work and I shut off my phone, and I block out everything and I work. Then I spend time with my son and my wife. Then at night, after they go to sleep, I'm spending time here with you. Like that's a fulfilled life for me. So I'd say for everybody listening, try to spend time in every single zone. And more importantly, try to dedicate it uninterrupted time in those zones. Because this kid right here was telling me that he goes to work, but he takes a call from his parents. They fight. He's dealing with it, and he goes back to work. I told him, I said, listen, call your parents with all due respect. I love you guys. I'm in the middle. From now on, I'm going to handle your issues from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You guys are bringing me down at work. It's making me fall apart, and I need this time for myself. So I'm going to have my phone off. I'll call you guys every day at 8, and I'll take care of your shit. I said, at least with that one phone call, now you could take care of that shit from 8 to 9. You don't have to take care of that shit all day long. So you could be focused at work with no distractions, because one thing distracts you and it throws you off. Think of it like stones being thrown at you while you're trying to climb a mountain. You don't want any stones being thrown at you. How do you avoid the stones? You get rid of distractions. You get rid of anything negative. And I told him when I close that door to my office, because everybody has shit going on in their lives.
Right.
When I close that door in my office, you know what I do? The pile of shit in my life is right outside that fucking door.
Absolutely.
And then you know what? When I get off work and I clock out, I'll pick up that pile of shit and I'll handle it. But when I'm in that office, that pile of shit's outside. So whatever's going on in my life, I'll handle it later. You know why? Because if I don't do good at work, that pile of shit gets bigger. But if I do good at work, I could, release some of that shit.
That's another box.